Breaking news, breaking news. We have an arrest, everyone. Brandon J. Ramos. This is the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl day parade shooter. Remember the parade last week? There was a shooting that occurred. Remember that? 2 people shot. We spoke about that. 2 females shot. And this is the guy police said did it. Apparently, they tracked him down based off the firearm that was found at the scene. So they tracked him down. This guy, folks, has a crazy criminal record throughout the country, from Alaska to Connecticut to Indiana, Kentucky, and Pennsylvania. I'm going to share some information about Brandon J. Ramos from Philadelphia, 28 years old. Check this out. All right, Philadelphia police gave an update about the double shooting during the Eagles Super Bowl parade celebration. Authorities are investigating a double shooting that occurred on the highway near the 2300 block of the Ben Franklin Parkway about 2:35 p.m. 2 women sustained gunshot wounds outside the parade footprint. The victims have been identified as a 27-year-old Hispanic female who suffered a gunshot wound to her left leg and a 20-year-old Asian female who was shot in the upper left thigh. Both victims were transported by medics to Presbyterian Hospital. They are currently in stable condition. Police were unable to locate a crime scene. However, a weapon has been recovered. Through investigation, police were able to identify the offender. The motive for the shooting was an argument fight. Police arrested Brandon Ramos, a 28-year-old who was charged with aggravated assault, PIC, simple assault, and REAP. There he is, folks, the suspect. Parade shooting suspect. So here's a laundry list of criminal charges in multiple states by the same Brandon J. Ramos. In Alaska, 2007, vehicle registration, that doesn't seem serious. And then we scroll down to 2005 in Alaska. However, there's lots of charges in 2005. Pedestrian to obey traffic control devices, assault in the 4th degree, criminal mischief, disorderly conduct, remain on bus property, recklessly injuring someone, trespassing, criminal trespassing on land. So it goes on. In California, he had a charge not specified, San Diego County. Brandon J. Ramos in Connecticut in 2014, disorderly conduct. And then scrolling in 2022, in Connecticut, possession of weapon, possession of firearm, suspended out-of-state license. So we got that going on. Moving on in 2022, possession of marijuana in Indiana. He's moving around. Indiana, intimidation, threat to commit a forcible felony, battery, bodily waste, burglary. How was this guy even out on the streets? Possession of marijuana in 2017. Indiana Department of Corrections, obstruction of justice, receiving stolen property. In Kentucky, he had a charge, it looks like, unspecified in 2020. In Pennsylvania, Brandon J. Ramos, driving while operating on a suspended license, terroristic threats, driving while under the influence. Come on, folks. This is a habitual offender here. DUIs. This guy has been in trouble in Pennsylvania. It looks like he's been in trouble in Kentucky, Indiana, Connecticut. Don't forget Connecticut. And Alaska, and possibly California. So this guy's been around the block. Thank God he's off the streets and he won't be able to shoot anyone else at any parade or shoot anyone ever again. He's probably going to get a good 20 to 40 years in prison for what he did. Let me know what you think. Brandon Ramos has lived in numerous states, numerous arrests in numerous states. But it's interesting here. He has a LinkedIn profile, Crossville, Tennessee. This is him. And he advertises himself as the CEO of Obnoxious Entertainment. So our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, the 2 female victims. This was the second year in a row there has been a shooting at a Super Bowl parade, right? Celebration parade last year in Kansas City. That one was really bad, but this one was bad itself. Mass chaos all over the place, people scrambling, but I'm glad and delighted to report that Ramos right here, this creep, is off the streets. Again, I think he's going to get a 20 to 40 year piece, maybe a 30 to 60 year. He ain't getting out anytime soon. He sits at the correctional facility, the local jail there in Pennsylvania. If anything else breaks on him, you will hear it here on JLR Investigates. Subscribe to the channel, like, hit the notification button. Go Eagles! But we say no to violence. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.